All right, we are picking up this Scout Sportfish 155 right now. Has a 2-stroke Yamaha 50 on it. Other than that, I don't know a lot about it. I did crank it up the other day when I was looking at it, but didn't want to idle. So first step, get it hooked up to the car and get it out of here. I'm gonna take some of this stuff I don't want out of here. I'm fine with trash, but I don't want to take anything that can be used by the previous owner. I'm gonna move some of this stuff so when we're going down the road we won't lose anything. Anchor, a couple of these blue seats. Get this hatch somewhat back on here so we don't lose that. Okay, anything else loose back here? That needs to be screwed down, so okay, I'll just put this in one of the hatches. Battery has enough charge to get this motor trimmed up. Wish I had a transom saver, but it'll do for the ride home.
Wait. Ah! Stop it!
So some quick first impressions before we make the drive home. It's got a nice aluminum I-beam construction trailer. The hull looks great. Got bunks, like 2 4x6 bunks on there, look in good shape. Tires, got some dry rot. I just aired them up, but should make the drive home at least. I think this is like maybe like an oil bath style hub, because it's definitely not a bearing buddy, but I'm not sure on that. Lights do not work. That's okay. Definitely gonna need a good cleaning and going through a bunch of random stuff in here. Motor looks good. Definitely got some oil around it, but it's been sitting out in the heat for a while, so could be leaking all types of stuff. The oil injection is still intact on this, so it's probably what that is, but I'm kind of looking forward to that working for me. It's got a nice fuel water separator / filter. Looks like it should be serviceable. But yeah, other than that, let's get it home and get it cleaned up. One thing I noticed on the ride home was what sounded like a noisy wheel bearing, but I think I find the cause of that later in this video. Made it home without any incidents, aside from that bearing noise, but I think this side might be out of oil, so I'm gonna have to look up how to add some to that, and we'll see if that gets rid of the noise. All right, next day here. So last night the battery was reading around 10 volts. I threw it on the charger, so let's see what we're up to now. All right, we're over 13 volts, so I'll make sure it's charging when we get it running later. All right, let's get the big stuff out of here. Got a couple good condition oars. A little fishing net. Worn out brush. We got 3 of these matching seats, so they're gonna need a bunch of cleaning, but they're still in good shape. Got a stern light, it's kind of bent, but yeah, if it lights up, that works. Got a decent anchor here. This old brush, trash, plastic. Another seat, I'll get that down and clean it up. All right, I got 2 extinguishers. This one's still good. I'll leave that up here. This one definitely needs a recharge, but might still have some stuff in it. What do we got? Starting fluid. Oh no, greaseless lubricant. I still got some in there, awesome. Sea foam, still some in there. Not always a good sign to see that, but Right Melon hand soap. Little pile of wires back here. I've already gone through a couple, but one still decent looking ground cable. So that's cool. All right, let's start going through these hatches. No handle on this one. I'm gonna have to fix that. Got a throwable. Was that 4 life vests in the multi-pack here? That's nice to have. Some clear tubing. Old kids life vest looks like. And drain plug. Got a few more hatches to check here. All right, 2 of the compact collapsible oars. And that's a top of something, looks like a frisbee, but I can't reach it. And we got like a bell style anchor and rope here. And a beverage. I don't know what's left of it. I don't miss it. All right, that's all the big stuff out of there. I'm gonna get the shop vac out. We'll get all the leaves and junk out, and then we'll move to the pressure washer, see if we can get this thing back to bright white or not. Goodies. New kill switch lanyard. That'll be good because that one has clearly seen better days. Take this battery out before I start pressure washing here. Not 2, but 3 more plugs. These are hot as hell. Some more goodies up here, including another MPT style plug, wing nut, some fuses, more wing nuts. Cool. I'm gonna pull this hook fish finder off here. We're gonna be upgrading this to a newer unit. I need a Phillips head. Cool, now we can clean under here while we're at it and not have to come back later. I forgot about this compartment and I did look in it the other day. I know what's in here. Another Lowrance. This is an Elite 4. I don't know if it works, but I'll have to test it. And a bunch more, looks like stainless screws. These are actually the screws for this, I think. So I can pull this out. Yeah, and then I guess inspect some stuff back there or clean it maybe, but easier to get to more stuff now. I'll just leave those in there. a pretty decent first pass of cleaning done. I'm really happy how everything cleaned up. In the deck here, does have some rusts and what looks like more hard water stains. So if anyone has any recommendations on what to use to get that out, I haven't done any research yet, but I'm sure that won't be too much trouble to get out. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. So I'm gonna wrap up part 1 of the video. So this was going to pick it up, doing a cleanup and just going through everything. Part 2, we're gonna tear into the motor and check out what some of this electrical is looking like. All right, thanks for watching.